Okay, so today I tried something a little bit different. I used a different application method. So basically what I did was I did my bronzer, my blush, my highlight, and then I put on my foundation. This is supposed to give you a really natural look to the face. So this is the result. I unfortunately had to go in with more blush. The blush was a cream blush, and cream blushes tend to be a little more natural. Blushes disappear on my face just because I do have a pretty oily T-zone, but in the video you see that I really did prime my face, and then I went in with a second primer that was mattifying. I really do recommend this method if you are going for a more natural finish. This is very ideal, especially for brides. I think I'm going to start doing this on my brides. They might think it's a little bit weird, but I'm going to get them used to it. And who's calling? I got this idea from another YouTuber. Her name is Samantha Ravindal. I genuinely enjoy her content. I really wanted just to film it, and if it worked I would let you guys know, and if it didn't I would tell you guys how I would improve it. If you guys want to see this eye look, ew, why do I raise my eyebrows and then my mouth moves as well? My necklace is crooked, and I think it's always going to stay crooked. The foundation that I'm using is a liquid. I think, I don't know. Okay, so I have 3 foundations in front of me, and I don't know which ones to use. I have the L'Oreal ones that I picked up and I showed in the previous video, and then I have my tried and true Clinique Beyond Perfecting. I'm trying to think of how this will go, because one of the foundations is sheer and one of them is medium coverage. How did she do this? So I'm going to go ahead and prime my face. I'm gonna go in with the Julianne Sunset Oil. I literally just take that much. Smells so good. This can be used on the face and on the body. I used this on my wedding day. All over my arms, all over my face. It just gives a beautiful glow. It also moisturizes you. So now I'm going to go in with the Nude by Nature Perfecting Primer. Just taking that much. I am still very, very unsure about this primer. I have a feeling this is the primer that's been making me a little bit more of a grease ball for some reason. I'm going to put a little bit of the Benefits Professional on my T-zone. With this primer, I like to really, really press it in and work it into the skin. I find foundation lays a little better that way. So I'm going to quickly color correct using the NYX color correcting quad. I'm going to go in with bronzing first. I usually bronze and then I put blush on and then I put highlight. So I think that's the routine I'm going to go with. I'm going to dip into the Chanel Sultan de Chanel bronzer first. So I'm going with the Chanel one just because it is more neutral in color, and it's Chanel. I don't know if I should like go overboard with this because it's gonna get covered up. I don't know. So supposedly this is supposed to give you a more natural finish, a more natural look to the skin. which I'm all about these days. I don't like full coverage, anything. It tends to just give my skin a very rough go. It gives me some congested skin. How does that look? Okay. I don't have very much cream blushes, but you can use a lipstick if you want. Has anyone else been in a situation where you didn't have blush, so you have to dig in your purse while you're in the car and you had to like go like this with some lipstick and dab it in? That happened to me a couple times. So if you want to use lipstick for this part, go ahead. I'm going to use the Annabelle Perfect Cream Blush Stick. I have no idea what shade this is in. Oh, Subtle Coral. Okay. This feels so weird. I don't know what to do. I'm gonna take a flat topped brush and just dab, do some circular motions to make this blend in. Damn it. I should have watched what kind of brushes she was using for this. Or was she using her fingers? I don't know, man. Usually on my skin tone, because I do get oily right here, blush is the first thing to disappear on my face. And it's a very common thing. So when people ask, why are you wearing so much blush? I tell them it's gonna be gone in 45 minutes. So just you wait and you will see. Okay, so I guess it's time for highlighting now. Okay, so the options that I have are the Physicians Formula Butter Highlighter. That looks like this. Or I have the one that's in this Cover FX quad right here, and it's a little more champagne-y in color compared to this one. So I think we're just going to live our best, and we're going to mix both of those highlighters. So I'm going to go in with the Physicians Formula on first. It's not bad. Just going in with my finger again. Moment of truth, I guess it's time for foundation. Foundation, I'm going to mix the L'Oreal Pro Glow, and then I'm going to go in with the Clinique Beyond Perfecting. I'm just going to spot them all over my face, and then we're going to blend it out, and we're going to get the final results and see how this turns out. Here is the Clinique. Lovely, lovely. Put 2 spots here. That one needs to be a little bit bigger. The L'Oreal Pro Glow. That is actually leaking out of the bottle. I don't know why. I'm not too sure if I was supposed to conceal my under eyes, but do you see that? Do you see how that just vanished? Okay. Weird. I definitely think that the blush on this side got completely covered. And this one I see a little bit of it coming through. The highlight is definitely showable. Same with the bronzer. It just looks super natural. I'm going to go in with the Revlon Youth FX Concealer. I think this concealer is covering up the last of the blush that I saw seeping through. Just going to set my concealer with my Charlotte Tilbury Flawless Finish powder. I think that the bronzer and highlight turned out great, but my blush on this side definitely vanished, and then this side I can see it a little. I don't know if I used like a little bit too heavy of a foundation, so I just feel like that did not go as planned. So I'm going to go in with the Milani blush that I have right here. Give myself a little more color just because that didn't work. I have noticed though that that blush does kind of fade away very quickly. It is very natural. It's a cream product. Cream products give you that natural finish, just extra rosy. Pretty sure my husband likes when I wear lots of blush. He thinks I'm blushing for him. Overall, I like that technique. It's probably something that I wouldn't get used to right away, but with the right products, I think that would be a great way to do your makeup. Final step, I'm going to use the Fenty Beauty liquid lipstick in Unbutton. That's pretty much it. Just finding a blush that would work with this application process because it did disappear. I did have to go in with excess blush, a powder blush. Another way I could have did this was I could have spot concealed and used a lighter foundation, and then maybe the blush would have appeared more. Look at me go. I'm really pushing out these videos this week. I uploaded twice, Sunday and Monday, and now I'm filming and it's Thursday. Either way, I'm filming and I'm editing and I'm uploading very often. I think as for filming, I'm going to film Saturdays and Tuesdays because I do want my videos to go up on Sundays and Thursdays. I'm not gonna make any promises. Alright guys, that is it for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and then once you're subscribed, you can hit the bell button to be notified every time I upload. Okay, bye.